Hey, I'm Jacob, and this is going to be my top 10 N64 list. Hope you enjoy.
Let's do this!
Number 10. While I haven't completed this game, unfortunately, I have played it a fair amount. I really enjoy the different RPG elements, which always has put it in the top 10 list for numerous people. Probably personally, I really enjoy like the different characters that you can control in battle, and you can fight with them with different moves. It's just a pretty interesting original idea. Number 9. Same reason why I put Star Fox on my top 10 SNES list. This genre just hits that sweet spot. Star Fox 64 continued the Star Fox formula onto the N64, and it's just a fantastic game. I love being able to just fly and dodge all the different enemies coming after you and do counterattacks. It's just such a big adrenaline rush for me. Number 8. This game is the epitome of a collectathon. There's so many different items on every single level that you just have to go around and collect. Me being a perfectionist, I have to make sure I get 100% on each level. And one of the reasons why I really like this game is it reminds me so much of Donkey Kong 64, which I have such nostalgia for. And it's so much fun to be able to explore each level and see what's out there. And it's always an interesting time to see what you're going to transform into using Mumbo's magic. Number 7. Conkers is a hilariously quirky game that fits so many random stories in a single storyline, and yet it still provided a really fun multiplayer mode. Tyler and I actually did a Who's the Better Gamer on this a while ago, and even though this is his childhood game, I still rep his face. Number 6. As stated in our game review, Tyler and I played through this game quite a few times every year. It's such an amazing concept, and I love being able to see the Pokemon in their natural habitat and take photos of them. And I love going through the first level numerous times trying to get that perfect shot of Lapras. And there just has to be a Pokemon Snap too. Number 5. Pokemon Stadium 2 is such a fantastic game. It has gym leaders, it has stadium battles, it has mini games, and of course a free battle arena. I played so much of this when I was younger. Unfortunately, I lost my original cartridge, but such a fun game. I love the mini games. It was such a nice step up from the first games. While I still liked Pokemon Stadium mini games and just the whole game, Pokemon Stadium 2 just blew it out of the water because it just added on everything, and it's just such a fun game, and I absolutely love it. Number 4. I have loved Pokemon Puzzle League since I first got it when I was really young. It's just, I love Pokemon obviously, and I love puzzle games, so this game just beautiful. It's so much fun that the difficulties you can go as easy as you want to as difficult, because I had Berry and then I had Super and Very Hard, so you could control what difficulty you really wanted to play at. Probably one of my favorite, more recent memories of this game was back in college. I played it all the time with Lakitu, and it was fun to see someone else share my passion for this game, because not a lot of people really care that much about this game because it's just another puzzle game, but it's not another puzzle game. It's Pokemon Puzzle League. Number 3. No matter the occasion, this is one of my all-time favorite party games. The multiplayer is just so much fun with friends. It's just fun to burst and play in the mini games. There's so many of them, and it's fun to just laugh at friends' misfortune. And just all together, it makes it such a great game. Number 2. Donkey Kong 64 has always held a special place in my heart just because of the exploration value. They just pack so much into this cartridge. It makes it so much fun because you're never quite sure what the next level is going to hold. Probably one of my favorite characters is Lanky, just because he's quirky and he's fun to maneuver around. But just overall, they did a really excellent job with this game, and I absolutely love it. Number 1. This game shows up in a lot of top 10 lists for a reason. This game is the epitome of an adventure title for the N64. It's so much fun. The dungeons are usually a puzzle that you have to figure out, and you have to collect the appropriate items to proceed to the next dungeon. And I love the puzzle elements and just all the different hidden stuff, like the big Goron sword and just stuff like that. It just adds to the value of the experience, and I absolutely love this game. Contrary to a lot of people say, I enjoy the Water Temple because it feels like it's a different puzzle every time you go through it, and it's a really hard one at that. So just overall, this is why Ocarina of Time is my #1 on my top 10 N64 games. So that's the end of my top 10 N64 list. Comment in the comment section below of what you thought about it, and maybe give me a top 10 N64 list. So this week is obviously my top 10 N64. Next week is Tyler's top 10 N64, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And I guess I'm Jacob from Card Collectors. Thank you for watching. Bye.
And I'm Tyler.
I'm Tyler.
If you don't subscribe, mine won't come out the week after.